interesting story. Two ladies on a podcast talk about this very interesting story of her sister, a sister, who, a very churchish sister who gets married to this brother, very, very religious brother, who sees her. Now, let me get this straight for you now. There are two sisters. One is seen as wayward, the other one very churchish. Now, this churchish lady gets married to a brother in church who sees her as golden epitome of everything that's righteous, you know, and always brags about her while he looks down on the other sister. The other sister, by the way, has a kid, a 5-year-old. Now, the husband, or rather the lady, had only just become quite religious herself over the past 4 years. However, there is a secret that hadn't been told. And here's the secret. That the 5-year-old that her sister calls son actually belongs to the married sister.
The married sister.
Her husband, however, does not know that that kid is from his wife, his new wife, from a different relationship.
Yeah, so you left one part out.
Well, what's that?
The fact that the wife had some sort of operation done to tighten a vulva.
I was going to talk about that in another story.
The husband now thinks he married a virgin, so it's like two.
Let me expatiate on that. There's a certain.
No, but that's enough ground for divorce, though. Like, let's
deception. Yeah, there's a certain procedure which I was privy to when I was 26 in Abuja. I told you about this evening.
Yes, you did. You did.
Why are you laughing? I haven't even.
Why are you laughing? Me and Zeno are very tight.
Okay. Okay.
We're very close.
Here we go.
Okay.
Now, in Abuja, a certain lady had told me of a procedure that women go through. They're flown out of Nigeria to, I think, Egypt, or is it Lebanon, where they have their organs tightened up surgically. They're brought back home and presented to their betrothed husband so that the ritual of that first night and getting his virgin is, you know...
illusion.
Yeah, an illusion. So that happened in this case as well. However, what do they do? She's now asking, should she tell this man who looks down on me that, listen, this my son is actually your wife's son, and she's not the glowing epitome of righteousness that you thought?
So to what end, though? Like, what are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah.
Why are you so fixated on how he sees you? That's another individual. It doesn't matter how he sees you. Okay, he thinks you are wayward, so be it, man. But, bro, now your house is fire, they're gone.
Yeah. In
fact,
the
way
I will say itself.
First of all, why? So, why would you want to tell him? You just want to bust your sister's bubble?
So yes, the sister might not be who she claims to be, but I don't think it's a place.
It's not in that place. No, it's not.
First things first, she made a choice to play the mother
along. So just take it like that, man. Yeah.
And since that's the case, leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
So if somebody else comes in and says, "Oh, yeah, I know about the real story. We know this isn't your child, and yes, it's different," then you can now go like, "Okay, it didn't come through me."
No, but I think the guy deserves to know, though. But it shouldn't come from her.
To know.
He does deserve to know.
Really
what do you think the impact is going to be on the
disaster, man?
It will just disaster. How the sun will shine the next day. Nepa will still take light.
When I say Nepa will take light for it.
I want to come from a different angle.
Yeah, you always do.
Yeah. You know, see?
You like to.
I think to an extent, the guy doesn't deserve to know because of how he's already treating the sisters.
He doesn't deserve to.
You're already condemning one sister, assuming that her lifestyle is this way and the one you're with is the perfect one. So live in that bubble.
Live in that life.
You get where I'm coming
So you
from?
think he should never know?
He should never know.
What about the impact on the child? Eventually, when he gets to find out that
we need to
my
talk about
auntie
the child.
is my mother.
Yeah.
And my
See,
father is not my father.
when the child gets of age to know that, that's a different story completely. But for the man himself, why are you already condemning the sister?
That third guy now.
So
they always do.
I think it's...
And feeling as if the one that is his
it doesn't really matter what the
virgin.
man thinks about the sister or what the woman has done. I think it's a failed system already. Because from the very beginning, the relationship has started based on lies.
Deception.
And full deception. As much as I'm not really game for her going out to tell the sister, like, or telling the husband, like, this your wife isn't perfect, I still feel that even if she decides to hold back that information and not share it, it's going to be a failed marriage, because once you lie about something, more is going to come out eventually.
So why would this break this relationship? Why would this break this marriage if it's because it's the lady? But then again, in Nigeria, we have a system where
I can tell you why
where when it's the husband who has a kid from outside.
We like to make certain choices knowing what we're going into. So if the man chose to be with her knowing that she's not a virgin, knowing that she has a previous child by another relationship. That's his choice.
But what I'm saying is this, because it's the lady now, it's making news. But men, countless men here in Lagos, here in Nigeria, have issues from other relationships outside of marriage that they do not bring forth when they're getting.
Well,
so
this is because
it's
different.
like as if the system is
a double standard.
It's a double standard. Okay,
I think more and more men
after getting married, a man comes up and say, "Darling, I'm sorry, but I didn't tell you this in the beginning, but I have a son." We kind of like saying, "It's okay. Oh, that's my husband's son from another marriage."
It's never okay, actually. It's never okay.
To the extent that this lady had to mask the entire instance.
But I think it was.
I think
it was okay in the past, but I don't think you can get away with it anymore.
Not now.
Not now. Not in 2024.
So where do we stand based on what you don't know won't kill you?
I think that everybody
because he doesn't know.
See,
I think everybody deserves to know.
I think we're missing one thing here. If there are children involved, you really need to lay all the cards on the table. You need to be able to say, okay, you know what, this is me. It's either you take me for who I am.
Exactly, and if I'm facts.
Or you let it be.
If you're going to be with someone and their only issue for not wanting to be with you is because you had a kid from a previous relationship.
And
then you
guess
guys
what?
have
There are relationships and marriages like that in today's world whereby the man will go like, okay, you know what? I know you have a daughter or you have a son. I'm going to take you for... Or if it's not going to happen, you know what? I love you. I don't want this child. So, you know what? Let this child stay with your mother or your father or whatever. It's a choice. If she likes it, if she wants to move forward, there's a choice, there's an agreement. But the fact that there's a lot of deceit
around
it,
you're
still going to fail.
Yeah.